Hi Tammy, I'm Scott with Bike On, and we've just finished up your AddSeat. I took it for its maiden voyage, took it outside, up and down the hill, on the pavement, over bumps, and it works just fine. So I'm real happy with it. I've got a few things that I want to go over with you. First, in this box that we're going to send along with the AddSeat, this is the power cord to charge up the AddSeat. It plugs into the back at the bottom, and I think you'll find that it's in a little compartment, so you just flip the tab open and then plug it in. And it's recommended that when the AddSeat's not in use, that you keep it plugged in. That'll extend the life of the batteries, and so even if you're not going to be using it for several months, just keep it plugged in, and your batteries will last a lot longer that way. And that's a little contrary to what we might think about with our phones and things like that, but I'm told that that's the way to extend the life of the battery. There's another controller here, a controller mount, and that fits on the handlebar, and I'll show you that in a minute. So I'm going to put this in the box. Here is a charger for the battery. It's a lead acid 12-volt battery under the seat for the lift mechanism, and so that's going in there. They provide a universal plug for international use, so that may come in handy for you. To lift the seat, right here, there's a button. So if I push it, it's going to lift up. And it lifts up pretty quickly because there's no weight on it. If you or I were on it, probably me, it would take a little bit longer than you. But in any case, it'll lift you up about 6 inches. I find that it feels a little funky to ride it when I have the seat elevated. So what I would typically do is get to a destination, maybe a higher table or a higher shelf that I wanted to reach up to, and then push the button then to raise myself up. And to go back down, just pull the button out and it's going to lower you down. A Bike On t-shirt, I hope you'll wear that. You know, when you get that medal and you're on TV, I'd appreciate it if you wear that Bike On t-shirt. I'm only kidding. I know you have sponsors. So I'm going to get on the AddSeat. What I do, and everybody's different, I just throw one foot up on it and try to keep my balance, and then up and over. The footrest height is adjustable, so you'll be able to dial that in for your needs. Let's go down here, grab the handlebar. The handlebar is going to slide onto the shaft, and you'll see that it's self-explanatory. There's a little button on the handlebar, so you lift that up, and that is connected to a cable to a pin down here, and that steadies it and keeps it in position where you want it. So I noticed that the machine is still on, so I'm going to shut it off, and it will beep to signal that it's off. That beep is coming from this handle on the right-hand side. It's a little bit of a reminder, kind of safety mechanism. I'm going to have my cameraman push my chair out of the way. Take that brake off, please. And here it goes. So, turning it on. Just push the button on the bottom left-hand side. There it goes. Makes that familiar sound. Now you'll notice the battery is fully charged. On this side, there's no smiley face, and I desperately want that smiley face, otherwise the gyros on the Segway are not going to work. So to get those smiley faces there is you hold on to this right handle. This is the activating handle. This is the one that controls 4 pressure points that push down on the sensors to let the Segway know that, hey, there's somebody on here. Right now it doesn't know that there's somebody on it. So when I lift this bar up, come on over here, Biz, and here's the what's going to happen. There it goes. So there's the smiley face. Now I'm going to lift up the other handle, and when I do, I'm going to be in motion. So there. Now, I've ridden these things a few times, so I'm sitting still. You'll get to this point too. I'd recommend that you have somebody standing by your side so that you can kind of balance it and get that motion and feel good about it. The seat itself, you can change the center of gravity, the starting point. There's a lever underneath the seat on the, where's that lever? Is it here? Or is it over here?
It's on the left-hand side.
Okay, so it's right there, and if while you're off, you can shift the center of gravity about 2 inches forward or backwards. I like it a little further backwards, but this one here, it's set forward right now. So what you do, you can either lean forward to go forward, lean back to go backwards, or you can actually use the seat and slide it. And by pushing away from the handlebars, pulling towards the handlebars. And then it just becomes very responsive for you. Once you get it, you'll get it. And it doesn't take very long at all for an athletic person to get it. So turning, you're just going to lean these handlebars over. And it'll turn on its own footprint, which is very nice. So it doesn't take up a lot of room. It's the knobby tires that are making that noise. I swear it's not me. And then, you can just play with it. I recommend that you're outside in a wide open space to really get the feel for it. And, as I lean forward, and stopping, and it will back up. Of course, I don't know what's behind me, so I'm going to turn around. And you can see I can just lean forward, pull backwards, just kind of coast backwards, or just kind of lean forward and it's going to go forward. So I think that's about it. I really want you to just take your time with the learning curve, understand what you're doing with it, and have fun. Be careful, maybe wear a helmet, protect that noggin, and enjoy. So any questions, issues, troubles, make me your first call, and we'll get it resolved. So now I'm going to just, sorry about that. Not a good way to end it. I'm going to put this one down and this side down. We'll make an adjustment on that left-hand side so it goes down a little bit easier. There's some stoppers at the bottom, so we'll just shorten those up a little bit. And that's it. So now when I shut this off, smiley face is going to go away. The beeping on the handle will remind you that it's off, and you're good to go. So don't lift up the handlebars, the kickstand, until or unless you have that smiley face there. Otherwise, the gyros aren't working, and it's just going to fall over. So that's probably the most important thing. And have fun. Thank you very much.